So, ladies and gentlemen, एक है तो कौन safe है? It's literally come down to that. A very good evening. Do you think Rahul Gandhi is a serious politician? He's a serious neta? Do you trust him? Do you believe him? Do you believe that he can keep the country safe? Because today he had a chance. He had a chance to tell everyone that the Congress is the real secular party. Rahul Gandhi had a chance to tell everyone that no, I do not want all Muslims to get united, to get consolidated and vote for us. I want the country to stay safe. I want the country to stay united. But that did not happen. Now, in a typical filmy style, which many say is reeking of the non-seriousness of Rahul Gandhi yet again, he attends a press conference. He comes with a tijori. That is the safe. Quite literally. And from that, he's taking out two posters. Remember Rahul Gandhi waving that empty Samvidhan? Today, from a safe, you have two posters and Rahul Gandhi is holding those posters. And he says that this is the ek hai to safe hai concept. कि बीजेपी सेफ है तो अडानी सेफ है, बीजेपी सेफ है तो देश सेफ नहीं है. Versus now what the BJP has alleged. They say, why is the Congress irked with this unity slogan? It's an obvious question. It's a good question. Now, they have responded what the real problem in this unity slogan is. Because the Congress only and only thinks about Pakistan. The Congress speaks for terrorists. The Congress speaks for Waqf. The Congress is against the UCC. The Congress hates Sanatan. The Congress believes that, Sanatan is much like dengue, malaria, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly how, remember, the politics has panned out. But this, ladies and gentlemen, could be a turning point in the politics of the country. Now, before we move ahead, and we'll open this up to our panel of guests, I want to see if we can also use our top 5 questions at 5, because this will explain to you that why this is such a turning point in the politics of the country. Why this is a do or die battle even for Rahul Gandhi. Who has a problem with the Hindu unity call? The Prime Minister says, ek hai to safe hai. But why should Rahul Gandhi have a problem with that? So Rahul Gandhi and the India Alliance, right, remember from that day where Yogi Adityanath, followed by the Prime Minister, followed by the RSS chief, have said about ki ek rehna hai, batna nahi hai. Why has the India Alliance, why has Rahul Gandhi taken this so very personally? Do they hate the Hindus? The BJP says yes, obviously they do. Now I want to, put out the third important question up on your screens. Rahul Gandhi, he has absolutely no problem with Muslim unity call that has given in by the All India Muslim Personal Law Board. The same man who says कि महाराष्ट्र तो सिर्फ एक तैयारी है, हमें दिल्ली तक जाना है, नरेंद्र मोदी को दिल्ली से उखाड़ फेंकना है, is what the All India Muslim Personal Law Board says. But in Rahul's mohabbat ki dukaan, that is okay. That is okay. But the problem is if Hindus get united. The problem is if the Hindus stay united, they don't get divided. So right from Sanatan hate to calling Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, Nach Gana event, not going for the Ram Mandir Darshan, is Rahul Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen, now guilty of mocking Hindus only and only for political gains. Because this is called appeasement. This is called tushtikar. This brings us to our final question now, which is the most important, I think. When the Pradhan Mantri says, ek hai to safe hai, remember it has multiple connotations. Safe. Now, in the last many years of the Narendra Modi government, remember Pakistan has literally been begging for talks. They say, baat kar lijiye. We haven't seen terror appeasement that has happened in the past multiple times under the UPA. Thankfully so, we haven't seen terror attacks. We've seen कि हमने जाकर दुश्मन के गढ़ में बदला लिया है. So right from batting for Pakistan to defending terrorists to even giving guarantees to infiltrators. Guarantees for infiltrators. Has the Congress, has it been able to keep our country safe? Do you think that the Congress will be able to keep our country safe? We need to think about this because this is a turning point now in elections. Dividing us on the basis of caste versus uniting us to ensure that we all remain safe. That is the choice we have this election. Let's say good evening to our panel of guests joining us. We have Anirudh Pratap Singh, who represents the BJP. Varun Singh is a senior journalist. Varun, I must say, has been traversing different areas of Maharashtra, and he's been giving us a lot of interesting, fascinating details, Varun. That is interesting. Khalikur Rahmanji is a political analyst on the show. Sanjay Dwivedi represents the Shiv Sena UBT faction. Khalikur Rahmanji, let's begin by asking you, sir, that Rahul Gandhi today had an opportunity. If he does not want the Muslim vote, he did not believe in the All India Muslim Personal Law Board saying कि मुसलमान सब एक साथ हो जाइए. Why did Rahul Gandhi not use this platform, this opportunity to tell the Muslim Personal Law Board, stay away from politics? Do not ask for votes on the basis of religion. He does not do that. Instead, he is mocking the Hindu war cry. He is mocking the Hindu unity call, sir.
See, good evening to all my co-panelists. So I would like to, draw your kind attention to what Rahul Gandhi ji said and what Rahul Gandhi meant. And because as an anchor or as a channel or as a critic of Rahul Gandhi ji, there are people who, have different reasons to interpret what he says in their own way. But here, but here, the question is, we are talking about the unity and the development of the country. And whereas if you see the scenario from 2014 till now in our country, the Modi government, which is in fact always regarded as a crony capitalist supporter, for the reason that since the Modi ji has become the Prime Minister and BJP came into power in 2014, the rise of Adani is something which has been phenomenal and which we have never seen it in the past, because the policies have been modified, changed, formulated to suit the Adani group.
See, sir, you are a very seasoned politician. Sir, you are a very seasoned politician, and as expected, you have just deflected the question. But
no, I have not deflected.
No, sir, my job is to bring you back. My job is to bring you back and not even just talk about the hypocrisy of the Congress. I do not even know why Congress is raising this, Varun, this issue again and again. Your Telangana Chief Minister, your Rajasthan Chief Minister once, in Mr. Ashok Gehlot, they've all done business with Adani, no? You must say कि हम business ही नहीं करेंगे. But no, you are deflecting. Sir, we are dealing with a bigger question. We are dealing with a bigger question, and because you said, sir, Congress wants development of the country. Are Hindus not a part of that country? Should Hindus not be a part of that development story, or it should just be the M factor? Musalman.
The ideology of the Congress that everyone is a part of the country. We coexist in the country.
So why do you want the Muslim vote? Why do you want the Muslim votes to consolidate, sir? Why do you want that?
We don't want it. Have we ever spoken?
Rahul Gandhi, sir. Rahul Gandhi today was asked that pointed question, that the All India Muslim Personal Law Board has given support to the Congress and the MVA candidates on 269 seats. What would you want to say?
See,
did you hear how Rahul Gandhi dodged that question?
We are actually fighting this election as a India alliance, India bloc. You have to understand that. And now coming to Adani, just now you quoted about Telangana. Telangana, we are not giving any money to Adani. Rather, we are making Adani to invest. We are taking money from Adani. So
but why should you do business with Adani? No, if you hate him so much, you should not be doing business with him. Varun, Varun, what is the real problem? No, because this is not about Adani, sir. No, I'm telling you, this is not about Adani. The story is far deeper. The story is far deeper, because you want to expose the fault lines of the country, and you want to ensure that, the country is divided on the basis of religion, Varun.
इससे हास्यास्पद और कुछ नहीं हो सकता कि खलीकुर रहमान जी कहते हैं कि वी आर अगेंस्ट अडानी मनी बट वी आर नॉट एवर्स टू टेकिंग हिज मनी एंड सेकेंडली ही जस्ट मेंशन वन पॉइंट आई एम कमिंग टू योर आई एम आंसरिंग योर क्वेश्चन बट ही वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट चेंजेस इन पॉलिसी टू सपोर्ट अडानी लेट मी रिमाइंड Mr. Khalikur Rahman, probably he is not aware about Maharashtra. In August 2020, That is August 2020, when MVA was ruling. Uddhav Thackeray was the chief minister of the state. Rahul Gandhi supported. Nana Patole was the president of Congress, and other Sharad Pawar all. They cancelled the Dharavi tender that the previous government had awarded to Seclink, a different company backed by some foreign funds. They cancelled that tender. They formulated the policy till June 2022, and within a month of the government change, they floated the same tender. So the policy was changed, yes, but the policy was changed during the MVA regime. They changed the policy to help that some company comes in, probably. If they believe in that theory that policies are changed to favor a particular company, then yes, sir, the policies were changed during your party's rule. Rahul Gandhi.
You know, Varun, I am not even going that road, because then Khalikur Rahmanji will be in a problem. How will he defend what Sharad Pawar has been saying and doing vis-a-vis Adani?
Rohit Pawar chauffeurs a car for Adani. And then they come out.
So Khalikur Rahmanji, if the Congress still have some ideology, you still have some principles, then you must stand for those principles no matter what. You could have Sanjay Dwivedi ji, you could have Sharad Pawar ji, wanting to push you into a corner, but you need to fight for your position. You need to fight for your existence. तो संजय द्विवेदी जी, मुझे अब ये बताइए ना, भाजपा कहती है कि कांग्रेस है तो आतंकवादी सेफ है, पाकिस्तान सेफ है, रोहिंग्या सेफ है, वक्फ सेफ है, और अगर भाजपा एक है तो कांग्रेस अनसेफ है. अब सर, आप सेफ हैं या अनसेफ है? आपका क्या होगा सर?
दीप्ति जी, एक चीज बताइए मुझे. इंदिरा गांधी थी, कांग्रेस थी, इंदिरा गांधी थी, बांग्लादेश को अलग करा दिया, 3 लड़ाइयां लड़ी गई उस पीरियड में. और आज 11 साल से माननीय मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री हैं और हिंदू सेफ नहीं है. रक्षा मंत्री नहीं का, गृह मंत्री नहीं का. 65 साल तक सनातन धर्म सुरक्षित रहा. आरएसएस को उठाने, हत्या करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. और जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी गवर्नमेंट आ गई है, अब आरएसएस वाले कह रहे थे मुझे सनातन धर्म बचाने के लिए हथियार उठाना पड़ेगा. मतलब शर्म की बात है ये. आज आप जो बात कह रहे हो,
हथियार उठाने की बात कौन करता है सर?
आज हिंदू एक नहीं कहते, हिंदू एक नहीं है. नहीं सर, आरएसएस वालों ने कहा है कि सनातन धर्म की रक्षा के लिए आप देख लीजिए कि हमें हथियार उठाना पड़ेगा.
चलिए, वीर सावरकर को लेकर राहुल गांधी ने सर क्या कहा था, ये तो याद होगा ना आपको, मुझे याद नहीं दिलाना पड़ेगा. दिक्कत आपकी भी वही है कि आइडियोलॉजी को लेकर सर अब आपने ऐसा कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर दिया है कि आपको बार बार कांग्रेस को बचाना पड़ रहा है.
सुन लीजिए दीप्ति जी,
हाँ जी, बोलिए.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जितने अलायंस है, पीडीपी हो, जेजेपी हो, नीतीश कुमार जी हो, रामविलास पासवान जी थे वो हो, ये और मैं नाम ले दूं आपको, चंद्रबाबू नायडू हो जो मुसलमानों को आरक्षण दे रहे हैं आंध्र प्रदेश में, मैं तमाम को गिना सकता हूं. ये गठबंधन जो है वो कोई, हम उनकी नीतियां स्वीकार नहीं कर लेते हैं. हमारी नीतियां अलग होती हैं, हमारे सिद्धांत अलग होते हैं, कांग्रेस के अलग, हमारे अलग है. लेकिन हम कॉमन मिनिमम प्रोग्राम के तहत हम महाराष्ट्र में गठबंधन किया, जिसका रिजल्ट आपको मिला. इतना भारतीय जनता पार्टी कहती रही कि साहब गठबंधन गलत हुआ है, उद्धव ठाकरे ने हिंदुत्व छोड़ दिया, बाला साहब को छोड़ दिया, बाला साहब को वोट होने लगे हैं. भारत रत्न नहीं दे पाए, लेकिन बाला साहब को नाम लेके वोट मांग रहे हैं. जैसे मोदी और अमित शाह जी कुछ है ही नहीं देश में, उनके नाम से वोट ही नहीं मिलेगा, तो उनको बाला साहब को यूज करना पड़ा. खैर, इससे में कोई मतलब नहीं. लोकसभा चुनाव आपने देख लिया कि यही महाराष्ट्र की जनता ने पीएम चुनने के लिए, जो वोट था लोकसभा चुनाव में, पीएम चुना, प्रधानमंत्री चुना जाता है, और सबसे ज्यादा सीटें 31 सीटें महाविकास आघाड़ी को दी. 9 सीटों पे आ गई भारतीय जनता पार्टी. तो आज वो जो नैरेटिव फैला रही है, इस तरह के नैरेटिव फैला के, भाई आज देश में, महाराष्ट्र में क्या चाहिए? महाराष्ट्र के लोगों से बात हो रही है, वो कह रहे थे महंगाई बढ़ गई है, बेरोजगारी बढ़ गई है. अब संविधान की रक्षा करने वाले माननीय मोदी जी दल बदल कानून का तोड़ के 50 खो के एकदम मौके करके गद्दारों के संग में लेके, जिनके लिए कहते थे कि इनको जेल भेज देंगे, 70 करोड़ का ही है. नवाब मलिक के लिए कहते हैं साहब ये तो दाऊद इब्राहिम का आदमी है.
ये तो लेकिन आपने लोकसभा इलेक्शन में इसको खूब भुनाया ना सर, खूब भुनाया आपने इस पूरे
बनाने.
बार-बार कहते हैं ना, बार-बार सिंपैथी फैक्टर आपके लिए काम नहीं करेगा. मुझे एक चीज बताइए संजय जी, बिफोर आई गेट इन अनिरुद्ध आल्सो इनटू द कन्वर्सेशन, ही इज बीन पेशेंटली वेटिंग. लेकिन संजय जी आपको बताइए कि अगर राष्ट्र सेफ रहे, सब लोग एक साथ रहे, इससे कांग्रेस को और आप लोगों को क्या दिक्कत होनी चाहिए? मुसलमान एक साथ हो जाइए, मुसलमान सब कांग्रेस को वोट दीजिए, जो भाजपा को वोट देता है मुसलमान उसका हुक्का पानी बंद कर देंगे, ये कहां तक सही है सर?
दीप्ति जी मेरे एक मिनट बात सुन लें, दीप्ति जी मेरी बात सुन लें। वोट बैंक खरीदा नहीं जा सकता है, जबरदस्ती नहीं लिया जा सकता है। विश्वास अगर आपके ऊपर है तो वोट जनता देती है आपको। आप भारतीय जनता पार्टी विश्वास ही नहीं बना पाई, जो उसको इस तरह के नारे लाने पड़ रहे हैं, इस तरह के नैरेटिव सेट करना पड़ रहा है, बाला साहब का नाम लेना पड़ रहा है। अगर इन्होंने
और उद्धव ठाकरे बोले कि बांटने वाले को काटेंगे, बांटने वाले को काटेंगे, सर वो क्या है?
अगर सुनिए, सुन तो लीजिए, मेरी बात पूरी है, पहले सुन लीजिए फिर आप क्वेश्चन पूछिए हमसे। अब अगर महंगाई कम की होती, रोजगार दिए होते, 4-4, 5-5, 7-7 प्रोजेक्ट बाहर न लिए चले गए होते, जिनसे करीब 2.5 लाख नौकरियां मिलनी थी, तो जनता नहीं देख रही क्या? अगर आज बात विश्वास, जो 2.5 साल मुख्यमंत्री बने उद्धव ठाकरे, जिन्होंने कोरोना में इतना अच्छा साथ दिया, जनता को मरने नहीं दिया, तो जनता अगर उनका साथ दे रही है, उन्होंने मुस्लिम, सिख, ईसाई।
सर आप बताइए, उद्धव ठाकरे क्या मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा है? फिर मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा क्यों नहीं आप लोगों ने घोषित किया? ना सबको घोषित कर देना चाहिए था कि मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा हमारा है उद्धव ठाकरे।
में भी दीप्ति जी पहले बात सुन, 2019 में भी मुख्यमंत्री चेहरा नहीं थे उद्धव ठाकरे।
हाँ,
वो तो सिंधे जी को आगे किए थे, लेकिन सिंधे जी नहीं बन पाए। वो शरद पवार जी ने अपना एहसान उतारने के लिए उनको बना
पर आपने देखिए, आपने भाजपा से सर रिश्ता तोड़ा क्योंकि उद्धव ठाकरे मुख्यमंत्री बनना चाहते थे। ये बात तो सही है ना? ये तो आप खुद ऑन रिकॉर्ड बोलते हैं।
लेट मी गेट
ओके, अब रुकिएगा, संजय जी रुकिएगा, मुझे अनिरुद्ध के पास जाना है। He hasn't spoken yet. अनिरुद्ध, do you believe that Maharashtra now is a test case whether एक है तो safe है is going to work or dividing people on the basis of caste is working? Because Rahul Gandhi now has a tijori. That tijori has 2 posters, like he has that empty Samvidhan. So are you scared of Rahul Gandhi?
Deepti ji, as of now, Congress and Rahul Gandhi depend in three agenda. One is corruption, second is appeasement, third is division. Division, it means Congress divided in nation in terms of religion in 1947. Now would like to divide in base of the caste, community and religion. Rahul Gandhi is seeking attention after Haryana election. But I would like to respond, Akhil. Second co-panelist, I would like to name Akhil Rahman ji. Akhikul Rahman ji. Sorry. They are saying completely Congress saying Adani is the first. I would like to ask who has given the first port in Gujarat? The Congress government, Chief Minister of Congress. As of now, second project is because a lot of the cases, Dharavi project. Dharavi project. One is tender was published in 2018. 2001 companies participated, but due to some reason, everyone knows in 2022 was rejected. And 2022 tender again published, and 3 company participated. One is DLF, one is Adani, was in Naman Group. Naman Group is evaluated by the expert committee for the technical evaluation and pre-qualification evaluation. Okay. They disqualified. As of now, L1 is the Adani. So process is clear. And second, I would like to come to Sanjay Dwivedi ji. संजय जी की सरकार वहां पे महाविकास अघाड़ी जब थी तो वो कह रहे थे कोरोना के लिए, साहब कोरोना के लिए आपने तो वहां पे आपने घोटाला कर लिया था ना। अब बताओ ना, घोटाला किस पे हुआ था? कोरोना के टाइम में महाविकास अघाड़ी ने घोटाला किया था चीफ मिनिस्टर पे।
सभा इलेक्शन लड़ा है, भाजपा की हालत बहुत बढ़िया नहीं थी, ये आप भी जानते हैं। यूबीटी की भी हालत बहुत बढ़िया नहीं थी, ये संजय जी भी अपने दिल में जानते हैं। नहीं अनिरुद्ध जी, मुझे ये बताइए, अगर सब कुछ इतना बढ़िया है, आपने काम बढ़िया किया है, तो ये लोगों को इकट्ठा करने की कॉल आप लोग क्यों दे रहे हैं? ये आपसे सवाल पूछा जा रहा है।
नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूँ एक है सेफ, इसमें बुराई क्या है? इसमें तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं ना। अगर वही नाम इंग्लिश में हो जाता है यूनाइटेड स्टेट ऑफ अमेरिका, यूनाइटेड नेशन, यूनाइटेड किंगडम, देन इज ओके। बट अगर हिंदी में बोला जाता एक है सेफ है, तो दिक्कत है इनको। नेवर आस्क फ्रॉम मुस्लिम caste.
ठीक है,
But
खलीकुर रहमान जी इसका जवाब देते हैं. खलीकुर रहमान जी, I think that is the moot question. You know, ultimately it's about the country and the country's safety. Same country has Hindus and same country also has the Muslims. You can't just look at the Muslims and not. Have you forgotten to fight for the Hindu vote bank?
No. Why do you now feel the necessity and the need to give that slogan and use that slogan now? Because Congress, in fact, has ruled the country for well over 55 years. And you have seen the country was united, country has progressed, and whatever development in the country you see today, it has all happened during the Congress regime. And Congress had kept the country united. Was not country safe at that time? Is the country only safe with the Adani?
See what the BJP has alleged, Khaligur Rahman ji, I'll read that again. They say Congress hai to Aatankvadi safe hai, Pakistan safe hai, Rohingya safe hai, Waqf safe hai.
No, that is the narrative of the BJP. That is because other than that, you can't expect anything from the BJP, and BJP can't.
But what is your reply, sir? What is your reply to "Ek hai to safe hai"? Some reply तो देना पड़ेगा ना आपको भी, sir.
No. See, our reply is that we always believed and we have practiced and we preached that India is safe in the hands of the Congress, and Congress has proved it. Yes, absolutely.
And that is why in 2014, sir, you were thrown in the opposition. 2019, again in the opposition. 2024 again. Varun will get the last word. Varun, 10 seconds before we close.
Okay. First of all, the first prime minister in this country to say that the first right on resources for minorities is the Congress party's prime minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh. Secondly, Revant Reddy comes in and says that there would be a religion-based reservation over here, which he has already given over there. And thirdly, I'm very ashamed that Mr. Dwivedi of UBT says that Berozdari yahan pe, they are the one to oppose Nanar refinery project, they are one to oppose Jaitapur nuclear plant, and they are the one in whose tenure Tata Airbus, on whose tenure Foxconn, every company has left from here because they didn't feel safe doing business over here. Thank you.
So I think this election is interesting for a lot of these reasons, but also a test of ek hai to kaun safe hai. Congress safe hai, Bhajpa safe hai, Desh safe hai. People need to decide that. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. We quickly head into a break. On the other side, back with more.